What's good, YouTube? It's a beautiful day, but it's not a beautiful life. And what I mean by that is, if we just sit back and we take a look at our life as a child, as a kid, you outside, you playing, you like, damn, this is just the best thing. You got friends, y'all play football, y'all play tag, y'all play hide and seek, y'all ride bikes together, y'all play on the basketball court. All that is great and amazing, but as soon as you get older, you just start to realize that the world is not the world that you see it or it's portrayed to be. I'm gonna drop a couple jewels, and the rest of them, you just gotta continue to listen to the message and find the gems for yourself. Now, when you think about certain organizations, certain groups, it's always had like white supremacy, white people always infiltrating, tearing our shit down. But the more you sit back and you look at it through a scope, you like, damn, one of the biggest gangs and groups, Crips and Blood, right? Throughout all the time that Crips and Blood has been together for a long time. I don't know when they started, but Crips and Blood's been around for a minute. So you see, black people, we can't import weapons. We don't fund nothing. We always get funded. So Crips and Bloods, you never see the FBI get an informant to get inside the Crips and Blood to tear it down, get the main guy whacked, and then there's no more gangs. Nah. They fund them. They get them the best weapons sent over here from wherever. They got the best drugs. They continue to hold down whatever block that they think they own. And they let us kill us. Now, what about the movie, The Judas and the Messiah? You see like an organization that's going to help build the community, keep people together, have them thinking of a better tomorrow, united as one. Oh man, they're going to fucking find a Bill O'Neal every time. And for black people to be born in this world, not having shit, ancestors being slaves, why are we so fucking quick to always sell out, man? We always selling out. It don't matter if it's a car, pair of shoes, and then you seen in the movie The Judas and the Messiah, fucking Bill O'Neal was a damn car thief. So the FBI made it seem like this dude was gonna go away for years, long time, for theft, riding through another state. He should have smacked the shit out of the FBI agent that asked him to infiltrate the Black Panthers to take down Fred Hampton and them. That's why they give us that movie like 35, 40 some years later, because they know as a black people we resonate to certain things. And even though I was born in the 80s, when I seen that movie and I just seen how Bill O'Neal was just faking it to get close to Fred Hampton and shit, man, that shit pissed me off, man. Like, look what we would be if Fred Hampton and them didn't get killed, didn't get locked up, the rest didn't get put away. fucking Bill O'Neal. And the whole time, he like having interviews telling people he an FBI agent. They really had this dude fooled, thinking he an agent. Fucking car thief. What organizations in 2021 do you know that's out here feeding kids on their way to school? You know what I'm saying? Feeding the hungry. And I'm talking about black and brown. And going hungry, not having food, that's a terrible feeling. How about not having food on a regular basis, let alone you waiting for your Friday, you waiting for payday, you look in your refrigerator, you're like, damn, I ain't got shit in there. I gotta wait till tomorrow, wait till payday. That's a relief in your mind because payday is tomorrow. But these kids back then was going to that building, to the food center every morning because they didn't have food. There was no paydays coming. There was no Fridays, no paydays. You know what I'm saying? And for fucking Bill O'Neal to come into an organization, end up being Fred Hampton's right-hand man, just to off him. And early in that day, they was arguing like Bill O'Neal wanted to go bomb up some shit, fuck up everything that they was organizing as a group. And Fred Hampton and them was about to get into it. And then later that night, the dude steady trying to bring him some Kool-Aid. Oh, you thirsty? You thirsty? Let me bring you some more. Let me bring you something else to drink. Like damn, ain't nobody peep game. This nigga like, he just come in the group. He in and out. People can't figure out where he at. Like they knew that he was up to something, but they could never like catch him. Like, you know, he would pull up, brand new Cadillac, and you like, damn, like, you ain't had no car last week, and all of a sudden you got a brand new car, leather interior. I think at that time he might have had a CD player in the deck, and they weren't even rocking with CD players back then, so you had to be well established. And he telling them like, man, I boosted this car and all this other stuff. How you boosting cars and you so cold in joining the Black Panther Party? Like, come on, man. Like, your priorities change up. You stop being a car thief, stop being a hustler to do something better. And the whole time, this dude setting up for the kill. You know what I'm saying? And there you have it. Fred Hampton is gone. And before then, they was jumping in the Nation of Islam, another organization built for us, by us, infiltrated. Malcolm X gone. Then you got the Martin Luther King movement, built by us, for us, infiltrated. You don't know if Jesse Jackson had a hand in it, but ain't nothing happened to him. He ain't carried the torch after Martin took that bullet. You know what I'm saying? So now, we in today's time, 2021, and we sit back and we like, damn, they used to build us up on those commercials as a kid, say no to drugs. So now in 2021, there's mandates going on, and you can't say no to a drug that a lot of people don't want. And that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? How we going from having rights, having a constitution, to basically the government telling you like, y'all thought y'all had rights all these years. And being for real, voting, that didn't even fucking help us out. Having the right to vote just let us show them our hand, show them what we were capable of. And soon as they started seeing how smart, how resilient black people are, they started putting down more landmines. They started seeing that black people have the smartness to go ahead and start having their own business, start being entrepreneurs. But you know, through every entrepreneur, all these establishments we have, we got to go through them for funding. You know what I'm saying? Got to try to get that loan, borrow that money. And these fucking slave jobs we work now, warehouse, all this manual labor, people not even gonna make it to 65 to get their retirement. You know what I'm saying? Retirement, in all honesty, we should be able to retire whenever we want. You should be able to put, as a kid, you start working what? 14, 15, 16, put in 25 years from when you first start working. And then after that, if you want to retire, you should be able to retire. Why you gotta wait to 65? There's so many elements that we face on a day-to-day basis that you're not gonna make it to 65. For one, the food out here is bad. Out here in PG County, ain't no real grocery stores out here. I think the only Trader Joe's, I think that's on the Silver Spring borderline, like Route 1. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta drive about 35 miles just to get to a decent store. But out here in PG County, you got McDonald's, 7-Eleven, probably got 2 or 3 within 2 miles of each other. You know what I'm saying? One on this block, one on the next corner on the other block. And then these jobs, man, they not made for us to work, to have our own, and to walk away from. These jobs, these industries is always built to keep us on their plantation. Slavery just never changed. They just upgraded the shit. You know what I'm saying? So these jobs you work 20, 25, 30 years, and then you be like, damn, I'm gonna finally retire. And then you try to retire, you look at your money, that's if you make it to retirement. A lot of people dying in their 40s, their 50s. We just had 5 shootings in DC last night. 5 shootings. I don't know how many died, but it's so much going on. It's like they overlooking that and still pressing the issue about, you know, the sickness that's going on. So many people gotta take the kill shot, but you know, it's another kill shot going around out here, and they letting them rounds off every night. DMV is just, you know what I'm saying, it's getting worse. It's not even here. It's all over the place. You had this pretty young girl in Florida. They just found her body. I don't know how old she was, but she was missing. Pretty woman. Pretty young woman. And they just found her body. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just losing their minds all across the globe. Then you got a guy out here in Maryland sitting in the house, killed his wife, allegedly, and I guess left her body in the house. He was just arrested this morning. Like, people done snap beyond snap. Like, this beautiful day out here. Y'all can see the sun. It's a beautiful day, but it's not a beautiful life. As you get older, you just see the shit for what it is, man. Like, A lot of people talk about they can't wait to go to heaven. Why we gotta have a shitty, miserable life, then wait for the blessings in heaven? Like, why you can't have that beautiful bomb life, everybody equal on earth? You know what I'm saying? I used to work for this transportation company. I used to work 12-hour shifts. Start at 5 in the morning, get off at 5 in the afternoon, and you be driving in traffic, going to pick up clients, and you just see white people happy as shit walking dogs all day long, and you like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of job they got that all they doing is walking their dogs, and you know what I'm saying, they going over here to the nice restaurant, just sitting around all day, and like they just born into luxury. On the other hand, black people, black and brown, if you're not born into a celebrity, somebody that's an athlete, all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, it's a struggle. It's like the people that put in this hard work, this hard labor, they don't get to get their flowers here on earth. You know what I'm saying? About time, if you making it to retirement 65, your body is so broken, you can't even enjoy it. You can't even enjoy the money. And then at that, it's pennies compared to the work that you're actually worth. You know what I'm saying? This beautiful day, but it's not a beautiful life. You know what I'm saying? God put all the elements on earth for you to have to enjoy. You be seeing flowers, you be like, damn, that's a nice ass garden. I think everybody once they get older should want a garden. It's so hard to get your money right to actually be a homeowner. Like, be a homeowner at an early age to where you can actually say you lived in your house for 50, 60 years, not getting your first home in your late 40s, early 50s. You know what I'm saying? By the time you hit 50, you might as well look at it as like it could be any day now. You know what I'm saying? Because we have for what we ain't even really supposed to make it to. And if you think about it, like the way we eating, if we was to eat the way we supposed to be eating, we supposed to be living to our hundreds, maybe even 200s years old. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a car. People driving these cars from 1920s and all these antique cars. These little side shops will tell you, oh, this car no good. You gotta do this and get that. You know what I mean? All you do is replace them parts with brand new parts. That car is gonna run just fine. That's the same thing with your body. You put the things in your body that's supposed to be in there. That marathon race that we in against time, it's extended. Shit. If you in these low income neighborhoods, that's why it is a McDonald's on every corner, every block. I keep telling y'all, these landmines, we've been hitting landmines since we've been born. As we get older, our body, our mind, we all accustomed to eating shit we not supposed to eat. Another jewel, the Big Mamas. I wish there were a lot of more Big Mamas living. Big Mamas, the grandmas. Grandma just said one time, everything is intact. It's no debate. It's no going back and forth. Like, it's like now, I want to say, Big mamas, they would be in their late 80s, 90s. Not these new big mamas. These new grandmothers. These new grandmothers is like late 30s, mid 40s. You can't even believe she a grandmother. The family structure is just so depleted. Like, I can't even tell you the last time we had a real family reunion. And my grandmother passed away in 2006. So before she passed, grandmama used to just make one phone call. Matter of fact, one announcement. Family in California, family in Florida, Texas, all these places, they was there on whatever date. Now, this is so many excuses on the reasons why we can't get together, why we can't unite, why we can't, you know what I'm saying, enjoy the fruits while we alive. Only time most of us get together now is for the funeral. Say goodbye. Swear up and down y'all love each other. Ain't pick up the phone, call nobody, see nobody. You know what I'm saying? But my main message today, like, the weather's changing. It's a beautiful day, but it's not a beautiful life. As we continue to work so many jobs just to make ends meet, just to set goals for ourselves so we can try to plan to have something in the future. There's so many obstacles. It's landmines, distractions. Everything is a setback. But you sit back and you be like, man, for our ancestors to be slaves, to have to endure rape, beatings, lynchings, all of that, and we still pretty much in the same situation. 2021. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you still got these white supremacy groups that's just going on with life like nothing happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they still getting all the benefits, all the fruits and labor for being evil. You know what I'm saying? Not all white people, but I guarantee you can count on your hand how many. You know what I'm saying? Not all white people, but, and it's unfortunate that if you have kids in 2021, that's like the worst thing, because now what's coming is to get you sick, to pass away, and not be here to help protect your kids. This plan that's in play for your kids to be alone and for your kids to have to lean on them, the people that's in power. They wanna raise your kids. They wanna have them live the lifestyle that they are pushing right now. I ain't never seen so much gay and lesbian stuff in my life. Everything was a balance growing up. It's not even a balance no more. The scale's like, it's tilted all the way over. The water, the levels, it's uneven. When you had your hardcore rap that might influence you to get in a fight and do something, you come home later that day, finish your homework, you got shows like Martin give you laughter to get that other element. Or you might have been listening to some Tupac, some Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? Because you, as you already know, going to school, People always want to test you, so you want to get in that mindset. You know what? I might get in a fight today. Let me go ahead and throw my Pac on. Let me go ahead and throw in my Mobb Deep, my Shook ones. You know what I'm saying? But it was a balance. You had A Living Color, Fresh Prince. You had stuff to make you laugh, and then you had family structures. You had Good Times, the Jeffersons. You seen families. You seen dads going to work. You seen dads, you know what I'm saying, being with their kids, with their family, with their wife. I just know so many people that had to take the jab against their own will. And that's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Because they told us to say no to drugs. Say no to shit that you don't feel comfortable with. Everything that's being taught is being reversed. And none of y'all still ain't seeing it. Y'all still worried about the Monday Night Football. All the games on Sunday. It's all right to sit back, get a little bit of entertainment to, you know what I'm saying, break away from the stress of life. But the future that everybody is planning to have and planning, it ain't gonna be that. It's gonna be something totally different. They showing you right now. And I keep telling y'all to like, subscribe, share. I want to build this page up so the message can't get out. My message won't reach nobody if we don't share it. If we don't tell somebody, if we don't stick together. You know what I mean? I know people working on jobs 40 years and retiring, and then all of a sudden they like, man, I still don't got enough to pay my bills. Let me pick up a part-time job at Target, at Walmart. Like, damn, you worked all them years for the school, working for the school, giving it your all, and your late 60s, mid 70s, you gotta get a part-time gig. Shit is rigged, man. Life on Earth is rigged. God should have made two Earths. White people on one Earth, everybody else on another. You know what I'm saying? As long as white people and black and brown on the same planet, it's never gonna work. Not all white people, but the racist ones, is never gonna work. They always got something planned. And I'm trying to tell y'all right now, 2022 is already planned. 2023, they strategize all this, everything that we surprised and we like, oh shit, that shit just happened. They already knew years ago that it was gonna happen. So they prepared. We never prepared. You know what I'm saying? We never prepared. We in relax mode. We on cruise control. We just, the end game. Life, we at the end game. I just want people to survive the end game, because there's nothing we can do. We don't got the army, and even if we did have the army, it'd be a fucking Bill O'Neal in the group that's gonna sell us out. So we can't even trust each other. And that's what they want. We defeated as a people already. So the family that you got that you can trust, hopefully is your immediate family. If not, it's just you. Born alone, die alone. You know what I'm saying? These bugs out here. I wanted to do a different video. I wanted to bring one outside, but like I said, it's a beautiful day, but it's not a beautiful life once you sit down and you just start to look at life. And you see the enemy, you see how they live. They don't live with a worry. Us, We always in a disagreement with our spouse about something. You know what I'm saying? It's always something. But with your enemy, they eat good, live good, shop good, spend good every day of the year. Us, we wait to tax time and be like, man, I can't wait to tax time. I'm gonna finally be able to do this right here. While our enemy has been doing it from the beginning. But it's the end game, people. We gotta wake up. We gotta get focused. We need to like this video. We need to share. We need to subscribe. Y'all need to write in the comment section. Help me build this channel. Hopefully I can reach somebody before it's too late. But y'all be safe out there until my next video. I'm out.